Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome back to another instant post-game reaction on Cannon for the TV. We're counting down the days, the weeks before the channel comes to an end. But forget about that. Yes. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I remember back in the 70s, Arsenal versus Man United. Fearsome battles. And in the 80s and the 90s, Man United, man. Oh my goodness. Now I know I do have a good friend of mine who's a Man United supporter, but I swear I don't care about that. I don't care about that. We're gonna get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Yes, welcome back again to Cannon for the TV on this instant post-game reaction. Man United 0, Arsenal 1. And yeah, how the mighty have fallen. And I can see now why Arsenal kind of, let's just say I can see why Man United are where they are. That make any sense? I can see why Man United are where they are. That makes more sense. Yes, the mighty have fallen. Yes. But you know what? Let's start with the starting 11. A strong 11 and consistent. There's not been much rotation, to be honest. Ryan Go, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey. I'll get to him in a moment. Martin Odegaard, club captain. What's going on? Bukayo Saka, Trossard. I'll get to him in a moment. And Kai Havertz. I will get to him in a moment. So that was the starting 11. And you're not fair in anything, to be honest. No. I know, my brother and I, we spoke last week about, you know what? Rashford is not playing, and Bruno Fernandes, and could it be a trick? No trick, man. No trick. You can see why Man United are why they are in that position there. And the thing is, you could probably talk about Casemiro. I'm thinking, oh, mate, basics. Once the balls progress forward, you push up. And I think he will be flagged up for all the wrong reasons. But overall, you look at Man United, they lack leadership and they lack the fight and the bite, if that makes any sense. So again, I know Casemiro, will get all the headlines for the wrong reasons, but the Casemiro issue is insignificant compared to the culture at Man United that you could probably talk about the manager, Ten Hag. I don't know, the philosophy is gone. The fight, the recruitment at Man United, but it's the basics, isn't it? The basics, you push up, but no, to Kai Havertz's credit, he realized that actually, you know what, if Casemiro is not going to be pushing up quickly enough, then let's exploit it. And in the end, it was such an easy goal. It was so easy. An assist by Havertz. Waiting. The defenders were waiting and waiting. What were they waiting for? Well, they were waiting for Havertz to cross the ball in for Trossard. Now, I've said on many occasions that Lino Trossard, for me, is the player of the season. It's easy to choose a Declan Rice because we spent over £100 million, and you would expect a player, when you pay that amount of money for a player, to hit the ground running. So he's done what he said he would do on his box, on the label. But for me, it's Trossard. 20-odd million pounds coming from Brighton, Belgium international. I think he's probably scored how many goals now? If it were not for Trossard, the goals were not coming anywhere. Nowhere at all. So, Trossard, for me, is the player of the season. The player of the season. What a player. Left foot, right foot, and header. But unfortunately for Man United, this one was such an easy goal. Such an easy goal. Defender not, running up to put pressure on the forwards, languishing to get back, or wasn't even bothering to get back. And then Havertz gets the ball in acres of space. No tackle, no tackle, no tackle. Slight pass to Trossard for Trossard to just pass it into the goal. But this is how the Premier League is now. Arsenal back on top with one game to be played. Manchester City second, 2 games to be played on 85 points. Liverpool, I believe, play tomorrow, but they are long since out of the Premier League race this season. And Aston Villa, I also believe they play tomorrow. They're probably 1 win away from making it and top 4 under Unai Emery. So what I believe I need to do now is just to talk about man of the match. Who's your man of the match? Garnacho on the left-hand side, a little bit of a threat. William Saliba had to snuff him out a couple of times. Declan Rice did what he had to do. Odegaard, Kai Havertz. Bukayo Saka was a little bit quiet. So let's just do this. A man of the match. Let's do this versus Man United. Right. So I'm going to go for Saliba, Trossard, Havertz, Odegaard, and probably we'll go for Rice as well. Yeah, I haven't mentioned Bukayo Saka. I don't think Bukayo Saka had his best game, to be honest. But I want you to come into the live chat and let me know your thoughts about the game. How the mighty have fallen. Man United, man, are falling. Falling. Is it Mainu, the midfielder, youngster? He looks good. Garnacho looks okay. McTominay, I saw a couple of times, he just wasn't bothering to defend or put an attack on. Thinking again, you can assemble, a team full of talented players, but if they're not willing to fight, it's pointless. Absolutely pointless. But it is what it is. So we have one more game to go next week, week from today, against Everton. And I believe Man City play them down the road on Tuesday night. And so I know this stuff about, we want Tottenham to. All we have to do is to win the last game. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to focus on. No one think about, can they do us a favor? All we have to do and had to do was to win today and to win next week, Sunday. That's all we have to do. Right. Let me refresh the page and see if we have had anybody voting. Again, I can see you watching me over here, but you've not bothered to comment. Come in the live chat. All right. So we have 2 votes. And you know what? The 2 votes have gone straight to Trossard. Oh, it's so easy, isn't it? So easy. Right. Okay. Let's have a look here. I got our moderator. Actually says, I hope you as a scraped another win. But you know what? A win's a win, isn't it? I mean, the performance wasn't brilliant. It was more like Man United shooting himself in the foot. And again, I know Casemiro will grab the headlines again. Didn't make it for the Brazilian squad. And lambasted when he played against Crystal Palace. But the problems at Man United are far beyond Casemiro. They had problems before he came. And I imagine they have problems when he leaves. So just to kind of pin him and say, because, he didn't push up. Yeah. But they've had how many losses? Brentford ran them ragged. Crystal Palace ran them ragged. So the problems, are chronic at Man United. How the mighty have fallen. Right. Let's have a look here. So John Nikiza says celebrations at yours, Alex, Sunday. No, at yours, Geezer. They'll be at yours, not mine. Oh, dearie me. You gotta have a laugh, haven't you? Gotta have a laugh. So just a couple of things. Some kind of a little bit of news coming up. News coming up? No, news now. Right. So I'll be going live tomorrow evening. I'm not sure who with, but I'm sure one or two of the contributors would join me on a show tomorrow, just talking about the game today. And Wednesday, I think I'll also be going live, and as well Friday for the Easy Talk. Now, last week Friday, we were supposed to have the Easy Talk. That's still the flagship show on Canon 42, but unfortunately, I had to go to pick up my wife from the airport. Yes, my wife is back from Colombia, so that's why there was no Easy Talk on Friday. I do apologize to each and every one of you because I know you were thinking, "Oh my God, yeah, the Easy Talk." Oh, there was no Easy Talk. There was no Easy Talk. So I hope it will be back this coming Friday. But I will be going live on Monday. Again, I'm going to get together a band of brothers, or maybe a sister or two, to talk about the game with Man United. One more game to go. Went tomorrow, Meadow. Yeah. So that is it. Let's have a look and see who else has joined us here. Right. Exactly, John. You know, not pretty, but who cares? Who cares? Yeah. The points are more important this time around. We are top of the league, and we are top of the league. So Mukhtar Issa says, thanks for the 3 points, but a terrible game. But again, it doesn't matter. I don't think we can critique. I don't know how many wins is that now? Let's have a look. How many wins is that? Oh. Is that 28 wins, I think? Yeah, but anyway, the most important thing is not the performance per se. It is the fact that we scored and we got the win. Yeah, Man United. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I'm sorry, Leo, man. I don't know whether my friend Leo, who's a Man United supporter, is probably watching. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Anyway, Havertz, Sachu, or Saliba. Neither. For what? We haven't won anything. Well, we haven't won any major honors, Keezer. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's have a look here. Okay, let me refresh the page and see where we stand now with the man of the match. Oh, 11 votes now. And out of those 11 votes, we have 3 players who will still remain on 0% of the votes. That's Declan Rice, Odegaard, and Havertz. Trossard, Trossard, 36%, and Saliba, 64%. I told you, didn't I? He had to snuff out, Garnacho on the left-hand side a couple of times. But saying that, Garnacho's, I think he left his shooting boots at home, man. Or maybe in the washer. He didn't bring them anyway to the game. I think we'll hide that. We don't need that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So big up Cannon Fodder, and what a fantastic channel this has been. Thank you for that, John Geezer. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, we'll get you onto the channel tomorrow, John Geezer, the Geezer, and we can talk about the game in its fullest form. And maybe I might get the original Godfather as well to talk about Man United, man. You can see they got bigger problems there, haven't they? And all this stuff about oh my goodness, if Man City were to win the Premier League for the 4th time, it's like, forget it. I said, no, we just need to be better. All the teams need to be better. Don't talk about the money that they've had. You can amass a group of players together. They still need to be coached. You've got to coach them and show them how to play, or tell them how to play. So anyway, I'm not going to listen to that about, but they've had all this money and they've had these players. Yes, but Pep has still had to coach them. Right. Any more before we wrap up this one? Let me close this down. Let me close this down. And let me close that one down. Got a lot of things to close down. Sorry, people. Right. Let me just click on the Twitter feed and see if we've got any comments there. No, we don't. So let me just kind of retweet out that we are live. We're live! We are live. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's just quickly just review what we just spoke about, the game again. This was the starting 11 to be chosen. And it's funny. So, they've used Saliba on the graphics. And so far, he usually chosen man of the match. I thought it was a good game for the defense. They didn't have to do anything outrageous to defend against an impotent attacking force in Man United. But the most important thing is, showed up, did what I had to do, and that was it. But this was the starting 11. Now, I did say I wanted to talk about Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, he slipped a couple of times. He gave up possession in the midfield. And I'm thinking, well, if you gave Jorginho a contract extension, surely he should have started. I mean, I know he came on with like a few minutes to go, but you probably guessed it. I'm not Thomas Partey's biggest fan. I'm not. Kai Havertz again got the assist for the goal. Trossard in the right place. I'm looking at Trossard's run. He came from a long way off the sidelines to get in there without being tackled or even picked up. Anyway. So that was the goal in the 20th minute. And again, I know that Casemiro is going to get a lot of stick for all the wrong reasons. At Man United, they have chronic problems. Before he arrived, and I imagine they'll continue having problems when he leaves Man United. He has not been selected for the Brazilian squad. And he'll be lambasted again because he didn't push up once the ball had progressed forward. He just it wasn't even a jog. It was like a little stroll. And then you can see Havertz in the distance calling for the ball. Maybe he identified, actually, you know what, Casemiro is not pushing up. Let me take advantage of the space I have. Receive the ball. Nobody put a tackle. They waited for him to come into the penalty area for him just to square the ball to Trossard. Such an easy goal for Trossard. Such an easy goal. My player of the season. Easy goal. Easy tap in. Anyway, I believe we are finished now. I don't do long instant post-game reactions these days. No, I don't. Let's just check in for the last time and see where we are with the man of the match. All right. Okay, so I think this one's clear. This one is clear. So Declan Rice is on. Odegaard is on 0% of the votes. Kai Havertz and Declan Rice are tied on 4% of the votes. Trossard is on 21% of the votes. What are you guys thinking, man? What are you thinking? And William Saliba is on 71% of the votes. So I guess he is your chosen man of the match. Now, unless you're going to come in and tell me something different, I don't believe so. That is it. Okay, so I will be back on Monday evening, giving some more live news. I'm hoping I'll be joined by one or two contributors. They're just fighting through the door. They're fighting. Alex, pick me. Oh, those days are gone. Those days are about to come to an end. But anyhow, thank you for joining me on this instant post-game reaction. Man United, the old enemy. Our rivals now? Anyway, the old enemy. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Ten Hag. Anyway, I will be back on Monday evening, giving some more live news. And I'm hoping I'll be joined by 1 or 2 guests, giving me their thoughts on the game, Man United versus Arsenal. Until then, there's something I have to show you very, very quickly. And I'm out of here. Have a great evening, whatever you do. And just remember that this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Hi, and you must know that my name is Alex. Now, I want to extend a personal invitation to you to a launch of my travel opportunity where you can earn some commission on flights, cruises, package holidays, golfing trips, weddings, and a whole lot more. This Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time. You've got to come along. Be there. It's an invitation just for you.